local broadcast of Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood is made possible by our members in partnership with the MathWorks of Natick, Massachusetts, a developer and supplier of technical computing software for scientists and engineers. Proud to support public television for children and all who seek to learn. And with Gap Kids.
The people who gave the money to make Mr. Rogers' Neighborhood are the people of this and other public television stations and the Sears Roebuck Foundation.
It's a beautiful day in this neighborhood, a beautiful day for a neighbor. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for a beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you, so let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? And we are neighbors. Television neighbor. I brought something that's small, so I have it right in my pocket here. Ever see such a thing as this? It holds coins, and I have two very special coins here that I would like to show you. One is a quarter, and the other is a nickel. And those two coins were made the same year that I was born. They're a little different looking from the ones we have now, but they were made in 1928. See the date on both of them? Well, every year coins are made. So there are coins that have your birth year on them and your mom's and dad's birth year on them. Everybody's birth year on a coin. So you can try to find the year on coins when you see them. Did you know that there are places that are owned by our country where people make our country's money? These places are called mints. Can you say that? Mints. I know the person who is the chief engraver of the United States. Her name is Elizabeth Jones. And she said that we could come and visit one of the United States mints. So let's go right now to a place where people manufacture coins. Come with me. Hi, Elizabeth.
Oh, hello, Fred. I've been expecting you today.
Good.
Nice to see you.
I'd like you to meet my television neighbor. I told him that you would help us to understand how coins are made. I know you're the chief engraver here. And how do you begin in making coins?
Well, the first thing we do is make a drawing of what the coin will look like.
You actually draw a picture of it.
That's right. We make a picture. And after that, we have to make a mold of that drawing.
Mm-hmm.
And today I thought I'd show you a mold of the quarter. And then you can see how a quarter is going to be made all the way through.
Oh, good. Where's the mold?
I have them right over here.
Oh, good. These are the molds for quarters?
Yes.
But they're so big, Elizabeth. I mean, I don't have quarters that big.
No, you couldn't, could you? But we have to make molds that big in order to do all of the details, because it would be very difficult to do all this detailed work on something that big.
I see. So you have to have a mold for the front and one for the back.
That's right.
Of each quarter. Now, did you draw those?
No, these were done many, many years ago. But I did do another mold of George Washington, which is now a new $50.
Oh, I'd like to see that.
Here it is. This is a commemorative $50.
Isn't that handsome?
And I made it last year.
And so you gave him a horse.
That's right.
Do you like horses?
Oh, very much. So did George Washington.
Uh-huh. Now, would anybody know that you made this coin, that you designed it?
Yes, they could, because right here are my initials, E.J.
So if we see this coin, we can take a look at the E.J. and know it was Elizabeth Jones that did it.
That's right.
Now, this is the front. Do you have the back of the coin?
Here it is.
Oh.
There we are. And on the back of this coin is George Washington's famous home, Mount Vernon, which is in Virginia.
So you thought to put that on the back of his
Yes.
coin. You must really like to draw.
Oh, I do very much.
Did you collect coins when you were a little girl?
Well, actually, I wasn't a coin collector when I was little, but I always loved to draw. I would just draw everything that I could.
And of course, there are lots of pictures on coins, and
That's
you're
right.
making them now.
That's right.
Now, you're not going to be minting this one today.
No, no. We're going to go back to the quarter because that's what we're going to follow today,
Right.
how a quarter is made.
Let's see some of that now.
All right, now we'll go into another room, but you're going to have to wear this visitor's pass.
All right? Like that. Did I hear something in here? I'm just curious about
yes,
this.
you did. This is one of my favorite bracelets, and it
I
has
like
seeds
it.
inside.
Makes a noise.
Yes.
Good. Well, let's go see the quarters.
All right. Now we're in the sculptor's engraver's room, and this is John Mercanti. John, Mr. Rogers.
How do you do,
How do
Mr.
you do,
Rogers?
Mr. McConaughey?
It's a pleasure to meet you.
Glad to meet you.
John is one of the 6 sculptors engravers who works here at the Mint.
Could we see what you do?
You certainly could. I'm putting the mint mark on the die.
Mint mark?
Mint mark. The mint mark tells us what mint made the coin.
I see.
It's a
And
letter, the
The
Mint
mint
mark.
mark is a little letter. It's a very tiny letter. Would you like to see me do one?
Please.
Okay.
Now, what is a die?
Well,
that's a die.
the die is the piece of metal that makes the coin, makes the actual coin. Place the mint mark on the die, hold our breath, and that's it.
That tap. It must be very soft.
It is. It's very soft. And when it leaves this room, it will go into the ovens, and they will bake it till it's hard. And then from there, it goes into the manufacturing plant, and coins are made. You'll take them to the manufacturing
Yes,
plant.
we're going to go there next.
Oh, good.
Mhm.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Glad to meet
Thank
you.
you, John.
Bye-bye. Bye, Rogers.
That little tap.
Now, from up here, we can see the process of how a coin is made.
That's big machines, Elizabeth. I never expected such big things. How do they begin to make the coin?
Well, if you look right over there, you see that stack of metal coils?
Oh, yes. It looks sort of flat metal.
Yes, that's right. And when they unwind it, it's laid out in flat sheets.
Really long sheets.
It's so shiny, too.
Mm-hmm.
And then those sheets go into a machine that gives it the round shape of a coin.
How does it do that?
It punches the metal out, just like a cookie cutter.
Oh, I see.
You see?
That does look like a cookie cutter.
Yes,
And that's
up and
the part
down.
that's left over, huh?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Now, are those the quarters now?
Not quite. We call them blanks.
Blanks.
Mm-hmm. That's because there's no picture on them yet.
Aha.
They're just smooth metal at this point, and they wouldn't buy you anything. Lots and lots of them. Now, this machine puts an edge on the blank.
An edge?
Mm-hmm.
Why does it need that?
Because they're handled so much, they'd wear out if they didn't have that little raised ridge all around.
Uh-huh. Oh, it looks like they're dancing there.
It does.
What's that?
This is called a riddling machine.
Riddling?
Riddling, mm-hmm. It's just the correct size blanks that fall through the holes.
Oh, they have to be just the right size, huh?
Yes. Yeah. Now they're ready to be stamped on both sides with the quarter dies.
Oh, that's where the die is used.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Oh, it goes so fast I can hardly see it.
I know.
But that's putting the picture on, isn't it?
Yes, it is. And there are the shiny new quarters.
So that's real money there.
Yes, it is. Mm-hmm.
Aha.
You see? Now you can see the eagle and you can see Washington's head.
Fun to look at it. What's happening here?
This is a machine that counts all the quarters.
So that just the right number go in that bag?
Yes, that's right.
What's he got in his ear there?
That's to protect his ears from the tremendous amount of noise.
Sewing machine, is that?
Mm-hmm. That closes up the bag after it's been filled.
Bags of quarters. And to think that it takes all that to make a little coin.
That's right. It's quite amazing, isn't it?
Surely is. Thank you very much, Elizabeth. I'm very impressed with your part in having made coins.
Thank you.
too.
Thank you. And I'm very happy you could come. And I hope your neighbor enjoyed it.
I know I did. Thanks
Good.
again.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Elizabeth, I guess I need to give this back
Yes,
to
that's
you.
right. All right.
Have a good day.
Thank you. You too.
Bye-bye. Isn't that interesting? Of course, the only places that are allowed to make real money are the mints that are owned by the country. There are places that make paper money, too. Maybe we can visit one of those someday. Right now, it's time for some make-believe. Trolley? Remember last time we were together, we pretended that Corny was manufacturing some parts for the people of Southwood. And King Friday started to wonder what those parts were for. Prince Tuesday, who had been learning about countries and war and peace in school, asked if those parts could be parts for bombs. Well, let's make believe that King Friday has been telephoning some of his friends asking what they think he should do. Miss Prolificate could be helping him make those calls. Neighborhood of Make-Believe, Trolley. Yes, Mabel, this is a problem, and I thank you for listening. Yes, that's to Harold. Goodbye. So,
Well, that's 283 of your phone calls, King Friday.
yes, and I'll make one more.
To whom would you like to speak this time, sire?
To the director of our mint.
Mr. New Money.
That is correct.
Hello, Mr. New Money. King Friday would like to speak with you.
Yes, thank you. Hello, Sam. How are you? Fine. Except I need to know how much money we have. Yes, in all the land. Oh, that much. Yes, very good. We may need it all. No, not for the school gift. Well, I can't tell you this very moment, but I'll keep you informed. What would you do, Sam, if you thought Southwood was making bombs? You would. Very well. Farewell.
What did he say?
He said he'd make sure.
Yes.
Well, you can help me with that, Miss Prolificate.
How, sire?
Just a moment. You may take this part to Corny and ask him this question. Might this be a part of a bomb?
Might this be a part of a bomb?
Very good. Now go to Corny, ask him, and come right back.
Yes, well, would you answer the phone if it rings while I'm gone?
Yes, very well. Off you go now.
Might this be a part of a bomb? Might this be part of a bomb? Corny, cornflake especially. Might this be part of a bomb?
What did you say, Miss Prolificate?
Might this be part of a bomb?
Well, of course it might be. But I doubt that it is. I mean, why would anybody want to order that many bombs? I'm making 1 million of those parts.
That many bombs, I'm making 1 million of those parts. Oh, thank you very much.
Well, aren't you going to visit a minute?
Oh, I can't. King Friday wants me right back.
Okay, I don't understand all the concern.
Farewell.
Yes, I hope you all fare well, too.
He said, of course it might be, but I doubt that it is. Why would anybody want to order that many bombs? I'm making 1 million of those parts. Now, where did he go?
Miss Prolificate, I presume?
Correct as usual, King Friday.
I had to take the phone to Queen Sarah. There was a call for her. Now, do you have a report for me?
Yes, sire. I asked Corny the question.
Might this be a part of a bomb?
I said it exactly like that.
Yes, and what did he reply?
He said, of course it might be, but I doubt that it is. Why would anybody want to order that many bombs? I'm making 1 million of those parts.
1 million of them? Handyman Negri! Handyman Negri!
Yes, King Friday?
Yes, I need you to do something very important for me.
Oh, yes, sire. Of course, sire.
You are excused, Miss Prolificate. Thank you for your help.
Oh, I hope I was a help. And you did hear everything I said.
Yes, of course. You'll find the phone inside.
Farewell, sire.
Yes, now, Handyman, this is a large assignment.
Oh, I'm used to those, sir.
Well, you remember that part that I showed you last time we were together?
Yes, I do, sir. I was wondering, do you think it might be a part of a windmill or something like that?
I have reason to believe it might very well be a part of a bomb.
A bomb?
Yes, so here's your assignment, Handyman Negri. You are to order 1 million of these from Cornflake especially, and conscript everyone in the neighborhood to help put the bombs together.
But King Friday...
No buts about it, Handyman. This is serious business.
Yes, sire, but 1 million of them?
Yes, 1 million. If Southwood has 1 million, we will have 1,000,001.
I see.
You have your work to do. I must get in touch with our known allies.
One question,
No
sire.
time for questions. This is a time for action. First Corny and then the rest. Good day, Handyman.
Yes, sir. Corny.
Well, a lot of company today.
I've come to place another order.
Oh, another one of those secret parts?
1 million of them.
1 million of them?
Well, that's what the king wants.
You know how much that will cost.
10 million?
That's right.
Well, those are my orders.
Well, I'll get working on them.
Does Southwood have theirs already?
Just finished them today.
I see. Incidentally, Corny, do you know how to make a bomb?
Oh, never made a bomb. I hope I never have to.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
Well, I better get to work.
Me too.
Meow meow, handyman, meow meow.
Oh, hi, Henrietta.
Meow meow, look, meow meow, happy.
I'm not.
Meow meow, trouble.
I have to ask people to do things that I really don't even want to do myself.
Meow meow meow.
Oh, hi there, Handy in Hand. Handy in Hand, I like that. Handy in Hand, Handy in Hand. If my name were Ken, we'd be Handy in Hand and Can. Say, you two don't look very happy.
Handy meow meow, not happy meow.
What's wrong, Handy?
Well, I have to ask everybody to do something.
What is it?
Help to make some bombs.
What kind of bombs?
Secret kind.
Oh, they're probably full of toys, and when we drop them, everybody will get a treat.
No, I don't think they're that kind.
You don't mean war kind of bombs, do you?
I think so. Anyway, will you two help? King Friday told me to ask you.
Meow meow king, meow meow help.
Oh, I'm sure he will.
Meow meow good king, meow meow help.
I will, too. King Friday wouldn't have us do something that was going to hurt anybody. He's always trying to keep people safe.
Yes, well, I'll tell him that you two will help then.
And we shouldn't call them bombs, though. We should call them surprise treats or something like that. Bombs are scary things and hurting things.
Yeah. Well, I'll see you later then.
Anytime, Handy. Just let us know.
I will.
Meow Handy.
Imagine.
Oh, the sound of money. Oh, the sound of the cash register. Handyman Negri, just the person I'd like to see. Now, how did you know that I wanted to consult with you?
I really didn't know. I just came from my own reasons.
I can't hear a word you're saying. Will you help take off my FM radio?
No, of course.
Oh, my. I love opera, don't you?
Oh, yeah, I do. Is that what you were singing?
Yes, I'm practically hoarse from singing so much. All in the laundry, oh, the sound of money. Well, we know what we're going to do with our country's money, don't we?
Well, I guess we do.
Take a look at this catalog.
This one here?
Mm-hmm. You'll see.
Oh, yes, these are very nice-looking record machines.
But which one do you think would be best for the school? I'm on the committee to decide what we'll use the king's money for. He wanted to give something to the school, and I'm all for good music for the children.
Well, so am I, but I'm afraid that there's not going to be any money for anything like this.
Oh, yes, there is. King Friday just told me yesterday that there was plenty for whatever we decided. Harriet, Elizabeth, and I had a meeting about it last night, and
Everything's changed, Lady Elaine.
What do you mean?
Well, King Friday has ordered 1 million parts from Corny,
Million parts?
and that's going to take all of the country's money.
Well, 1 million parts for what?
Well, to make bombs.
Bombs? Who's having a war?
Well, he thinks we may have to.
With whom?
With Southwood.
Southwood? Why, I've heard that those people are tamer than Daniel Tiger. They wouldn't hurt anybody.
Well, he thinks that they're building 1 million bombs, and he's going to want to build 1,000,001.
The craziest thing I've ever heard of.
Well, I'm just coming here to ask you if you will help build them.
1,000,001 bombs? Not on your life. We're going to buy a record player for the school.
Okay, well, I'm just warning you.
You tell the king I'm warning him. On second thought, I'd better tell him myself.
Okay, you're right.
I'm going this very second. Boomerang, toomerang, soomerang. Meow, 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 meow.
Yeah, I think these things are complicated.
What's going on here?
We're preparing to defend our country, Lady Elaine, and you may help.
I'll help, but it won't be the way you want me to help. What in the world are you trying to prove, Friday?
Southwood is building 1 million bombs, Fairchild, and we're going to be prepared.
How do you know they're doing that?
I have reason to think it's true. How about pitching in?
Not on your life. I've got to know a lot more about this situation before anybody gets my help.
Where do you think I ought to put this?
You'll find a place, Miss Prolificate. Everything has its place.
Wow, I see you're already hard at work.
Meow, 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 a little scary. Meow, meow, want to meow, meow, fight.
You won't have to fight, and I'll take care of you, Henrietta.
Telephone, Miss Prolificate.
Neighborhood of Make-Believe Castle Garden.
Probably
Oh, yes,
me.
he is. He's working on the bomb right now.
I don't think you're supposed to say things like that, Miss P.
Oh, no. No, he's not working on a bomb. We're all together here in the garden just working on something. Would you like to speak with them? Just a moment.
Yes, King Friday the 13th here. Oh, yes, Westwood. Very good. Volunteers? Fine. See you then. Thank you. There. We'll be getting volunteers from Westwood, everyone. They're building up their defense. They've heard what we're doing.
I just can't believe this.
Stick with me, Fairchild. Your king will see you through.
What about the gift for the school?
After the war. We'll talk about that after the war.
I don't like this at all. Not at all.
I think that there is a big misunderstanding in the neighborhood of make-believe. Sometimes we have to ask some questions about what people mean, don't we? Lady Elaine seemed really angry. What do you think she'll do with her anger? I bet she'll find out some more about things so she can better understand what's going on. That's what I think. What do you do when you get angry? What do you do with the mad that you feel when you feel so mad you could fight? When the whole wide world seems oh so wrong, and nothing you do seems very right. What do? Do you punch a bag? Do you pound some clay or some dough? Do you round up friends for a game of tag, or see how fast you go? It's great to be able to stop when you've planned a thing that's wrong, and be able to do something else instead, and think, this song, I can stop when I want to, can stop when I wish, can stop, stop, stop anytime. And what a good feeling to feel like this, and know that the feeling is really mine. Know that there's something deep inside that helps us become what we can. For a girl can be someday a woman, and a boy can be someday a man. That's the way I feel about it. We all need to try to understand what people are talking about, what's going on. And then when we do, it gives us such a good feeling. It's such a good feeling to know you're alive. It's such a happy feeling. You're growing inside, and when you wake up, ready to say, think I'll make a snappy new day. It's such a good feeling, a very good feeling, the feeling you know that I'll be back when the day is new, and I'll have more ideas for you, and you'll have things you'll want to talk about. I will too. You always make it a special day for me. I'll be back next time. Bye-bye.
Hey kids, come join us for some fun this morning at 10:30 on Story Time. But now it's time for music and magic on Lamb Chop's Play Along next, here on PTV2.